Taco loves his gunpla underneath the summer sun. Building with Yoshi, it's a hobby full of fun. Colors fly together, robots rising tall and grand. With each new creation, they explore an endless land. Gundam shining bright as chats keep rolling strong. Taco shares his wisdom with the friendly sing-along. Build your dreams, piece by piece. Join the fun, never cease. Taco and Yoshi, guiding through. Gunpla joy for me and you. Yoshi's got the paints, making art that truly glows. Spinning tales of battles where the universe rose. Piece by little piece, teaching everything they know. Questions get answered, happiness is set to go. The camera's flashing bright, capturing each moment's grace. Building dreams in plastic, smiles on every face. Build your dreams, piece by piece. Join the fun, never cease. Taco and Yoshi, guiding through. Gunpla joy for me and you. Come and join the live stream, where building's never routine. Taco's got the rhythm, Yoshi's got the beat. We'll learn together, where passion and skill meet. Build your dreams, piece by piece. Join the fun, never cease. Taco and Yoshi, guiding through. Gunpla joy for me and you.
Hello everyone, sorry I just got to readjust my camera here a little bit. Welcome to another edition of Building a Model and Relaxing in Chat. I am Taco, it's great to have you as usual. And we are in the process of building the arms and shoulders for the Master Grade Sazabi Ver Ka. So we're going to continue on with that. And let's see. Sorry, just taking a look at what I need here. We should show me a better picture of what it is. Sorry, guys. It's just really tiny picture and trying to see reference to make sure that I got them right. And it appears I do. All right. Onward with the show. Now we need B1 and B2. And key 6. So we need 2 of each of those. So we'll be doing our standard 2-cut method. So make the first cut there for that one. And for this one, let's cut that like so. And let's see here, B16. So we got this. B16. Both of these. And then also, oops, I'm going to drop. And we also need B26. I think they're the same thing, just different runners. Hey, Brian, great to see you as usual. Hope you're doing well. How's the panel lining going on your Master Grade Extreme Freedom? So, for me, recently on my for my private builds or my builds that I do off stream, I've been doing the Master Grade SDs, Barbatos and Freedom. Completed Freedom today. Minus I got to do a little panel lining, and I have some stickers to still put on. But other than that, it's done. I really enjoyed both of them. I enjoyed Barbatos a little bit better than Freedom. Hey, Fixa, hope you're doing well. Just chilling. Won't get the markers till tomorrow. Yeah. I'd love to get my hand on some new markers, but it'll be a little bit before that happens. But it looks like my the person who's hooking me up with the Perfect Grade Exia is going to be sending out sometime soon. Looks like he just got it, so he is. So I'm excited about that. He showed me a picture yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, can't wait!" And I'm definitely getting the Cosmos LEDs for it. That one is probably the most used for LEDs. By that I mean it goes all over the body, so it's not like just the wings or fin funnels and the head unit. No, this goes all over. So, and I found a place that has it for sale that isn't eBay and shady. So I'm excited about that. All right. Cut out a bunch of pieces now. Seth Ale, I would think the same, or I used to think the same, but you learn to learn how to do it. I have a tremor and everything, and I'm still able to do it. So, and I lack patience big time. I may get hooked, but still doesn't mean my bank account can afford to get hooked on it. But I am curious to see how the Perfect Grade stand up to like all the like third party kits I've done, and what else? Sorry, can't think at the moment. Third party kits and some of the bigger master grades I've done. Mainly the Star Defender or Sky Defender. That'll be the one I'll probably compare it to the most, since that was like my number one build. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. I have to figure out the expenses of it, unfortunately, but with the LEDs, it's going to be a blast. Sorry, I know I keep hitting the camera. It's not on purpose. It's just the camera's really low to give a great picture. Because I usually don't look at my streams post-production or after I've done the live stream. But I end up clicking and looking at one for a little bit, and I'd say the biggest thing was I was not as close as I would like for everything to be in sight wise. All right. This red loves to leave a mark. All right. You'll enjoy the Sky Defender. It was a blast. And it was the first one I did on this stream, so the only tips I really gotta give on that is just be patient and double check everything on the wow, this gouged the heck out of it. Why did it do that? It really gouged it. Hold on. Don't know why it gouged it like that, but we have stuff with it. I've got some sanding sponges I can use. First, we'll start with a 1,000 grit once I find one. Just real quick. Okay. Then we'll go with one of these green ones. This is a new thing I'm trying, by the way. I've never really done the whole sanding sponge, going down the various grits like this. Now that is looking a lot better. I gotta say, I'm kind of liking the sanding sponges. That did a really nice job. And then we'll take our balancer here. And give it that. Look at that. Now that turned out nice. Turned out back to normal. Wow. Now I'm tempted. Got here. Got our 600. Come on. I keep forgetting to bring down a toothbrush to use it to wipe this stuff. All right. So go red. 600. Yellow. Yellow. Where did I put that yellow? That. So what I'm doing is I'm using this is kind of something different than I've done before. And that is I'm using sanding sponges. And what that's doing is I'm going up in grits. So I start at like 400 or 600 to get the nub mark down, and then graduate to 1,000, then 1500, and finally you end on 2000. Yeah, they're very like pliable. It's a sandpaper that's on a sponge. Pretty much everyone makes them. So, and then when I'm finishing it off with, and I'm only having to go over it, a few times each time I do this, is I'm finishing it with the Gunprimer Balancer, which is basically a polisher. It adds a little bit of time to my build, but I'm kind of liking how it all looks. I mean, it really keeps the shine. All right. Anyways, so and these I got are just cheapo steady or STEDI. Would I say sanding is easier, Crimson, huh? I would say the Gunprimer, usually these razors are usually faster and leave about the same type of look. But I think the sanding sponges, one, you got the versatility that it can go around, be used on rounded spaces. You can cut it to form what you to form the the space that you are given, which you can't do with a glass file. So I think in that way, hey John, hope you're doing well. And I've never really used the sanding sponges much before this. I was actually online looking last night at various sanding, tipping, or how to use various sanding methods, and so I just happened yesterday to see like this one. It's just a small nub mark. I think I'm just going to try and use this to knock it down. Okay, that's good. And then we got this to cut. So yeah, that's what I spent part of last night doing, was researching sanding methods. And it turned out all right. Okay, so this goes on like so. Get that all clipped in. And then this goes here, like so. I love how unique the Sazabi really is in terms of the building look. Okay. Where does it want everything? It's supposed to be like that. That looks about right. But is it? There we go. There we go. We got that. And then this goes on here like so. You better stay on. That's how that looks now. Very fancy. Now let's cut out our second one for the other. Where's the other arm? And cost wise, I would say the sanding sponges are about, oh golly, I'm trying to think of how much they were. They were like 20 for like 30 pieces of each, I think. And the the razors are about $30 or slightly more, like 30 or $40. So I mean, each has its own. I'm seeing already that each has its own bonus, perks. I think when you got like a high gloss color like this, the sanding sponges on top of the balancer is probably the way to go. So yes. One thing you say about sanding is you really are supposed to really only go in like one direction. So don't start going like this after you've been going like this. All right. I will say the sanding sponges are a little hard to like hold on to a little bit, but you also don't need that much pressure. Yeah, the only annoyance is that you're having to go over the piece multiple times. All right, balance her out. And I'm kind of learning that like you don't necessarily need this balancer, that there's actually manicure sets that have very similar things that you can use and for a lot cheaper. So keep that in mind. I tell you what, when it's done with, it looks beautiful. So other than that, let's see what other interesting things we got going on. I think using these sanding sponges is gonna really increase the time for each part to get done. Okay, yellow. So anyone have any other questions? By the way, welcome all those that are watching and welcome to those on Twitch. Sorry for the multiple changes. Was going to do 2 streams today, but I just wasn't feeling up to it. And then what else? And then dinner was a little late arriving, and so I had to push it back a little bit more. But we got started. There's people here, and that's all that matters. That one's going to go not mark a little bit. Dang. All right. And that is gone. And the balancer. All right. And hopefully all those in the hurricane path or tropical storm path are safe. And wish you the best, that everything turns out all right. On for each sanding, like 400 to 600 and so on. Yeah, I mean, for this, I was going 600 to 1,000, 1,500, and then 2,000. You could probably skip the 2,000 and go straight to the balancer after that. But I don't know. I went with this way. I do have a 400 and an 800, but a 400 and 800, but I'm not using them currently. So there's that. Yeah, that turned out nice. I love when pieces turn out like you hope they would. All right, let's get this put on. Like I said, I'm still very new to the whole sponge thing, so take what I say with a grain of salt a little bit, because that right? Because I am not Mr. completely knowledgeable at all this stuff. I am still learning like all of you. Let's see here. There we go. And then this goes there. We have both arms almost done. Got 2 more steps. H. Which one is H? The lighter red. Yep. This is a lighter red. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. And so we always use our 2-cut method. The first one is to cut it off the runner. And then after that, any cuts will be to get the gates off of the part. And it could be just one more cut, or it could be a series of cuts, depending on how you like to do it. I tend to be the more of the, true 2-cut of just, cut off the runner, then cut off the gates. That's just you, though. Like I told you last night, Brian, you know more that you're letting on to, or that you realize. You just gotta like grow that confidence. I just get lucky. And I hyper focus on learning things. I pick up things on YouTube wise very fast. so that helps. But there are certain things that like I just would be completely throwing my hands up and be like, no way, nope, not gonna happen. Like if I had to solder something, anything like that type of work, nope, not gonna happen. I'll find one of my friends to go solder it for me. It's gonna have a lot of gates to it, or a lot of nut marks that we're gonna have to sand. Lots of sanding, sand. That's all we do around here. But sanding, along with panel lining, are probably the two biggest things that you can do to make your model pop and look like make it look like a display piece. That's my opinion. Some may agree, some may not agree, but that is my opinion. All right. Only lost power for 9 minutes. That's good. No flooding, hopefully. I know a lot of people down in the south have a lot of flooding. Even heard about a few dams breaking where they had to evacuate cities or towns, I should say, not cities. And the town may just not exist anymore after because if the dam breaks, there's no putting the water back. It's definitely not a fun thing to go through. I've never went through it, so I couldn't tell you what it's like. Closest thing I have is tornadoes, which can be scary, but nothing like, the torrential hurricanes pretty much everywhere gets damaged. There's a big difference. All right, I'm just gonna go through all these pieces with a grid at a time. Come on. All right, let's use the razor, and we'll go maybe. Wow, the razor knocked that down a lot better. And see, so like me going back to the razor, I'm saving a lot of time, and the look is pretty close to the same. Like I'm gonna have to go through the sanding grits on this one to just get to where I can polish. But I think I'll go back to the razor. It's working for me again. Just because this is quite the process on a live stream. Fun. Nothing like sanding. So other than that, I'm addicted to the master grade SDs, like I was telling before, and I look forward to the Wing Gundam 01 coming out for it, which I think is next month. So we'll be definitely getting that because I am kind of addicted to that grade, which is kind of funny. All right. Yeah. Come on. That's pretty good. If I'm really trying to get away from showing any nub marks. That's not bad, though. I can live with that. They are cool, but you haven't built one yet. You'll be in for a great surprise of how good they actually are. I went into it highly skeptical. I was like, it's not going to be that good. And I was also like thinking it was going to be like the standard SD size, like this. But no, it's the size of a high grade. Like it was the same size as my high grade Gundam Vidar. That's really showing. Looks like it. This one. That one went down fast and nice. Yeah, just a little bit more, and it's not even going to have any type of nut bark. There we go. So you can see, like, it's not as polished, but the speed that that is really kind of makes up for that. And of course, my sister's dog is being crazy today. Nice and quiet all throughout the day, and then suddenly I stream, and he goes bonkers. Thanks for that. Hobby knife chipped it down. Wow, that came right off. I've never had that type of luck with a hobby knife before. That one too just kind of came off. Wow. I'm having some luck today with my various tools. I'll take it. Right. There's that. That's good. This one's got that. Otherwise, let's see here. Trying to think of what else in news-wise there's been. I think Gundam Info Channel is going to have a new trailer or something for uh, the Gundam Silver Rider or Silver Bullet. I forget what it's called exactly. Something silver. But I think they're going to have a new trailer for that. So that's kind of exciting. Come on. Almost. Not thrilled with it. Not thrilled at all. I'll give it one more try. That's better. All right. All right. All those are done. Video game wise, if you're a fan of JRPGs, lots of them coming out. The demo for Metamorpho, I forget what the rest of it's like Phantasma Metamorpho, by the people who do Persona and Semigonite SMT. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's their new project, and the demo's out for that. So I'm gonna be checking that out later tonight. Of course, everyone's heard the news about the PlayStation 5 Pro and the fact that it's an insane amount of money. Sorry, I just can't fathom paying that much for a single system. But that's me. Not going to fault any, or not going to shame anyone that does buy it. Because hey, you got the income and you want it, go ahead and get it. I wouldn't get it anyways because I have my regular PlayStation 5 that I'm fine with. Chat's a little quiet today. Okay, let's see here. That was pretty good. That side, this is the last one of this piece. There we go. Didn't get these yet. I wasn't sure if I got these or not yet. Oof, we barely got anything done, and it's already almost at our hour mark. We'll pretty much get the arms and hands done, and that'll probably be it for today. Which is fine. I don't want to rush through this. I currently, other than hopefully the perfect grade coming in, other than that, I don't really have. Yeah, PlayStation. The PlayStation Pro is like 700 to 750. I think the Pro is 700, and then if you get the classic, the like classic skin like PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 1 look of it, that's another like $50. That's where the 750 comes from. Which I liked the look of the PS1 style, but I'm not going to pay another 50 just to have that style. No, thank you. I mean, I thought it was a nice touch on nostalgia, but nostalgia is only going to get me so far in my pocketbook. Video games have just gotten so high in price lately. Though I was looking at like a Funko ad from back in the early '90s, late '80s, and games were expensive back then too. So I don't know. For some reason, I thought games were relatively cheap back then, but no, there was a lot of games that were like $80 to $100 back then when they came out. So that kind of surprised me. All right, good enough. All right, let's put on our plating here. I don't like it. It rattles. Or it sounds like it's rattling. All right. This goes down like so. Excellent. And these plates go over, yeah, like, yeah, there we go, like that, and like that. So then these can pop out a bit, like they can slide out a bit, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we're not going to worry about it right now. And then on the back end, this goes like so. Come on. All right. Why are you being difficult? Oh, okay. There it goes. Look at that. Nice and good. Big beefy arms or big beefy mech. Put that one on. Yeah, I mean, $700 is a lot of kits. You're talking like you're like talking 2 or 3 master or perfect raids, or almost depending on the master grades, you can almost get like 15. Yeesh. Or 14. Probably around 13, 12 would be a safe bet that you could get with all that money. All right, we got those done. Now we got the stupid hands. I hate the hands. Hate them. Hate the hands. Hate them with a passion. All right. And all the cutting that you have to do for them. I always tend to break them. I get that one. That one. Oops, this one. Oh, missed one right here. There. So these hands, I'm still kind of learning how to like do them, but it's kind of like twisting like this. Gotta be kind of careful with them. Let's see. Let's go. This one goes in like this. And finally, you have this one, which goes in. Oh, ooh, I almost snapped that. That would have been bad. And I snapped it because I didn't finish cutting it. That was dumb of me. So this hand will have 4 fingers to it. Oh well, not very noticeable. Simple mistake. Dumb mistake, but simple mistake. All right, and we need, yeah, I can't salvage that. We need M's. M's and okay. This M, B, that was A, P, H, K. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to figure out which ones the M's are, or if I didn't pull them. Nope, didn't pull the M's. So, kind of disappointing that the hand is gray like this. Trying to cut them on stream. It's kind of awkward at times. All right. Scott's like, that's holding it up a little bit. Oh, did I cut that? Ah, not good. And it doesn't matter because I already know I'm not going to be using the hands too much for other than posing because, well, I guess they might be holding on to the Gatlings. I don't know. The wrong one? That's probably what it was. It's the wrong one. There we go. And now you can kind of flex all the joints in the fingers. Go like that. Let's go like this. Just gotta be careful of how you handle the joints. I feel like these fingers are always so fragile. All right, let's cut the other one out and hope for the best. And after that, we'll be done with the stream for today. I guess I could do a little panel lining for a couple minutes if people have questions. Cut, 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 cut. Lots of cutting. And we always miss a cut or two. There. Let go. Oh, goodness. How many times do I have to cut you? There. I've got to take off. I'm going to eat with my pops. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good night, Brian. You're not going to miss much. Just putting together a second hand. So, got to be sure to cut all the excess stuff off this time before I start turning pieces. This is that only one that you tend to miss right here. And that can go out like that. And we're looking at bringing all the fingers in. That one turns that way. This one turns this way. Yay, we kept all the fingers this time so far. There we go. And put this in like so. And the last part will bang. Kind of flex the fingers in a little bit. And finally, we put the hands together, or the hands in their spot. Come on. Are you in? Yeah, you're in. Okay, you're in. And this will go like this. Yep. Actually, go like this, and this goes like that. There we go. And this one goes in like that. Turn that like that. And voila. There we go. We've got both arms done. Next is the shoulders, it looks like. So that'll be fun. Boom. It's bump. But yeah, it's not too noticeable that there's one finger missing. A little bad pedal damage, that's all. Now I might dry brush all this. Give it a real nice match the rest of this metal. Anyways, I want to thank you all for watching. I'm going to call it there. And so until next time, have a great night. Take care of one another. Enjoy your hobby and take time for yourself. Thank you very much for watching.
Taco loves his gunpla underneath the summer sun. Building with Yoshi, it's a hobby full of fun. Colors fly together, robots rising tall and grand. With each new creation, they explore an endless land. Gundam shining bright as chats keep rolling strong. Taco shares his wisdom with the friendly sing-along. Build your dreams, piece by piece. Join the fun, never cease. Taco and Yoshi, guiding through. Gunpla joy for me and you. Yoshi's got the paints, making art that truly close. Spinning tales of battles where the universe rose. Piece by little piece, teaching everything they know. Questions get answered, happiness is set to go. The camera's flashing bright, capturing each moment's grace. Building dreams in plastic, smiles on every face. Build your dreams, piece by piece. Join the fun, never cease. Taco and Yoshi, guiding through. Gunpla joy for me and you. Come and join the live stream, where building's never routine. Taco's got the rhythm, Yoshi's got the beat. We'll learn together where passion and skill meet. Build your dreams, piece by piece. Join the fun, never cease. Taco and Yoshi guiding through. Come